course, got to meet Jackie Evancho during season 5 of America's Got Talent. She's created a successful career singing classical crossover music, and now she's changing things up with the new EP Solla that just dropped. Jackie, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
You posted last night a story of saying the album's going to drop. DM me your first thoughts. What was that like, that moment, those first few comments started to come in?
I would say very nerve-wracking, honestly. But when I was seeing a lot of the positive feedback and all the love, it was really, really an amazing feeling because this stuff is so personal to me. And so putting it out there and having positive feedback really shows me that I'm doing what I'm meant to do.
You created this album with Greg Camp, who's known from Smash Mouth. Tell me a little bit how this album all came about.
After COVID, I decided that I wanted to kind of show people who I really am. And something that I've been doing for a long time is songwriting. And so whenever I embarked on that journey, my label introduced me to Greg Camp. And Greg is absolutely amazing because I've never met somebody yet, at least, that when I work with them and I try to describe things to them, they visualize exactly what I'm visualizing. And that's so, so important with stuff like this. So it took about 2 years to get here, but it's finally here and it's a big deal for me. I'm really excited.
I mean, let's talk a little bit about Behind My Eyes, which was the first single off of this EP, and the response that people got. Because I was playing it, and I had a dinner party and I played it, and people were like, "Oh my goodness, I love the vibe of this song." Tell me a little bit about the inspiration, especially maybe some new fans you got because of this track.
Uh, I think lyrically, the inspiration was sort of uh, what it felt like to sort of feel like you're losing your mind. There's this like mania, there's this depression and anxiety all around it, but it's like it's all over the place. Uh, but creating it, composition wise, it's something that kind of just came out as it did. And it was really cool because it has this sort of 80s undertone. And I think that stems from a lot of me listening to 80s music with my dad. So it's cool to see as a writer, when I step back from what I've done, to see all those little influences, because you don't realize it when you're doing it.
There was a tune by New Order called True Faith. And as I was humming your song, I was humming that one. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I love, like, I would, if I made a mixtape, I would put your song and then that song right after that." I love the vibe.
Oh, that's so cool. Maybe I'll find a mashup, a way to do a mashup in the
Oh,
future.
wait. I want to talk a little bit because you got your start in America's Got Talent when you were 10 years old, and obviously have some younger fans. And I've been thinking about my own childhood, and there was a group that I loved called the Pet Shop Boys, and they duetted with Dusty Springfield, which was an artist before my time that I never heard of. They did a cover of an
Mhm.
Elvis song, and I got introduced to those two artists through them. Talk a little bit about maybe your younger fans who got introduced to classical music because of the show. Also, Joni Mitchell. That could have been their first time hearing them, and then this new version that we're hearing from you.
I think it's actually a really special thing that I think a lot of child prodigies or child stars go through. And it's a very rare thing. It's great to grow with my fans. And it feels really special to me to know that with my fans who have grown with me, I had a piece in their life, an influence in their life. And it's something that I cherish a lot and I handle with care because I don't want to influence people in a bad way ever. But I also have to be honest with myself and with my fans. And one of those things is struggling with things as you grow up. A lot of mental stuff happened for me as I grow up, and I still deal with it. And I think a lot more people than we know deal with the same thing. And so as I'm growing with my fans, if they're struggling with similar things, I hope that through seeing me struggle and come out of it, that they can also feel inspired to do the same or empowered to do the same.
Well, Jackie, thank you for always inspiring us. Definitely go check out Sola. It's the new EP. It just dropped. Congratulations. The songs are amazing. It's a wonderful listen, and I love this new album from you and cannot wait to see what you do in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.